Hi guys, I'm Shmee and a good morning to you from a rather special car park in a town called Bottrop. This is the home to Brabus. I'm back visiting Brabus. I think it's my third or fourth time down here, but of course, no Where's Shmee tour would be complete without a visit here, and we can start off looking around because there are some amazing Brabus Mercedes cars out here in the car park. Today I'm going to be taking a look at two in particular. We'll probably also have a quick look in the showroom, but I've been around the factory before. In fact, I filmed it twice, once a couple of years ago and once about 6 months ago towards the end of summer last year when I was here in my X6 tour. But of course today we're in the FF driving around, but this video is going to be all about Brabus because there's always so much to see and do here. And I mean, just walking around the car park now, you've got all of the Mercedes Maybach S600s, which can be converted to Brabus's 900 Rocket specification, which is a car that I also filmed when I was here the last time round. The Maybach is so nice as a car anyway. You make it the 900 Rocket, 900 horsepower, 1500 Newton meters of torque. It's an absolute monster. They obviously do all sorts of different cars. So we've got all of the GLE coupes, the smaller ones. No, that is a GLE. We've got all the G63s, of course, the G-classes that can be spec'd up pretty highly as well. Here we've got some G500 4x4s. Let's come down and have a look at those. And GLE 63S. This one's a completed car. Look at the aggressive kit on the back of that. We'll get to that shortly, actually. Doesn't that look awesome too? S-Class Coupe 750, but the G500 4x4 squared, I don't think I've actually seen outside of a motor show, but I do think the first time I saw one I had this kind of funny line for it. 4x4 squared is the smaller version of the 6x6, which is the massive version of the normal G63, which is already a 4x4. So the 4x4 got made bigger and then got made smaller again, but still bigger than where it started. It's round in a circle, but it makes this, which is just cool, and imagine going off-roading in like sand dunes or something with that. Over there are the dynos, where once upon a time I filmed the CLS 850 and it sounded insane, so maybe we'll get to see something there later on too. I suppose I should stop hanging out in the car park and go and have a look in the showroom, because I can already see a LaFerrari and a Carrera GT over there, and let's face it, those are pretty special, as is everything else around me here. So let's go inside, find out what's going on, and I can start to show you around there before we find some specific cars to take a look at. Having a quick look here in the showroom, this is a 900 Maybach Rocket that we can just take a quick look inside. This car's had the complete conversion, and I, like I said, did do a full piece with one of these before, but it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Take a look in the back here. That is quite perfect. Imagine doing a long distance drive in one of those. It'd be so comfortable. Fully connected as well. Love that. We've also got the AMG GTS 600, the D3, and then if we come over to this end, we've got an SLR Roadster, a Carrera GT, a Testarossa here, a LaFerrari over there, and a Maybach Landaulet, which is the sort of convertible Maybach, of which there are not very many, and the top's open on that. We're going to whiz through and take a look in the workshop. We can take a look around the toy shop, and it really is in here. Every time I come through, there's sort of new things being worked on. Of course, we've got the Brabus 500, G500 4x4, where they actually, 4x4 squared, I should say, where they actually take it up from just over 400 horsepower up to 500 horsepower, and of course, looks very aggressive with the full carbon fiber front end. The overhead scoop, the side fenders, very cool. There's a Viano undergoing the full program there, custom paint colors for the S-Class. So we come through, we've got an AMG GTS, we've got a line of 4x4 squares here, so we can take a look at this one, painted in the solar beam yellow. Have a look at the engine. Fantastic place. G63 undergoing an 850 conversion, 850 horsepower in the normal 4x4 G-Class. It's just funny how much it gets dwarfed by the beasts next to it, 4x4 squareds. phenomenal cars. All going through complete conversions. And then I rather like this one down here, the Mystic Blue. Very dark blue, almost purple pearlescent colour of that 4x4 squared, but coming in here every time is absolutely fantastic. There is some seriously special stuff to see. And I think one of the previous visits, it was the 6x6s that were just everywhere in here, but each time it seems Brabus order in a batch of these cars and they just get bought and sold and all gone straight away. But it's kind of fun to be able to come down and have a look at them, of course. So a nice little sneak peek inside the workshop there before we head around the back and take a look in a little bit more detail at some specific cars. The first car then that I'm going to be taking a proper look at is this. This starts as the Mercedes C63S, except what we're looking at here is the Brabus 650. Power goes up from 510 PS to 650, torque is up to 820 Newton meters. 0 to 100 kilometers per second time, 3.7 seconds. I'm going to just show you around the car and a little bit of a look at the engine to see where that power comes from. But first, let's talk sort of visual side of things. The car looks significantly more aggressive with the new carbon fibre front lip spoiler, the carbon sort of aerodynamic parts above the intakes there. Obviously the new Brabus grille with the logo badge there that lights up as well. So we come around the side, you've got the enhanced sort of parts around the vents there, carbon on the mirrors. Obviously the 20-inch Brabus wheels. This car has different wheels on each side for demonstration purposes, so you'll see that as we go round. At the back you've got the lip spoiler, the carbon fibre diffuser, new exhaust system, of course, valve controlled exhaust system with the carbon tips, and then the different wheels you can see on this side. Let's have a look on the inside though, because it's had a complete overhaul inside, and this is a beautiful interior. New black leather, Alcantara with all of the yellow highlights that you can see around the car. Brabus embroideries on the headrest. This is a very beautiful interior. Let me show you the engine if I can find the catch there, because in here we've got something very pretty. So to get that extra power, it's got an add-on ECU, electronic ECU add-on. We've got new turbochargers, and obviously to deal with the new turbochargers there's a lot of heat, so it's got the specially ceramic painted engine cover. It has to deal with sort of, I think it's 1,000 degrees or so, and basically paint can't withstand that. And then in addition, of course, you've just got the red the parts which make it look very nice. So we'll drop that back down, and I'm going to start this up. And I can guarantee to you now, this is going to sound awesome. So, key in. The valve controlled exhaust is controlled using up and down here, these toggles on the steering wheel. Inside though, I haven't actually done a piece with the C63, but it's very nice. This is also custom Brabus trim, this wood here. Naturally, it sounds very nice as well. So yes, that's the Brabus C650. What a lovely car. As if it were magic, the C650 has moved away and we're now looking at the GLE 850 Coupe. So 850 horsepower, 1,450 Newton meters, and that's electronically limited. So this is a seriously cool car. Similarly to the C-Class, you've got a sort of cosmetic aerodynamic upgrade kit, so the new front skirt, the intakes, a new grille, larger monoblock 23-inch wheels. As we come round to the rear, similar story with the carbon fibre lip spoiler, the carbon fibre bumper, and the valve controlled exhaust system. As we come around, oh, and these aerodynamic pieces towards the rear as well. As we come around to the inside, again a full custom interior by Brabus. Slightly more toned down with the tan leather in here, but Brabus 850. Just to remind you that you have 850 horsepower available in here, which is no small number. So let's pop the key in. Doesn't that sound insane? tiny little burble. The noise is phenomenal. Let me pop open the front, find the lever, because the engine bay in this car is astronomically cool. Let's just pop this up. Look at that, carbon fibre. Beautiful. 850 horsepower and just shy of 1,500 Newton meters of torque. That's a seriously cool piece of kit. Come round to the rear. Burbling away. What a cool machine. And it's pretty comfortable in here as well. Good amount of space, lots of room in the rear, leg room. Obviously the Coupe just a slightly sportier shape than the full GLE. But wow. I like those little blips, just so you get that crack coming out of it. Okay, this is a nice little big piece of kit. Let's shut that off actually. Grab the key and close it up. Of course, all these cars are keyless, so you can lock it with your pad there, unlock it like that. See that on most cars these days. Biturbo Brabus 850 GLE. What an absolute monster. And the third vehicle that I'm going to take a look at is the Brabus Business Lounge. Now this is based on the Mercedes Sprinter, although you can tell from the word go it's not quite so standard. We have the Brabus grille and a new look to the front end. But where this is going to get really rather fun is when we get to the inside. So let's open up the door here. Side step of course comes out to let us in, and you can see there is a lot of luxury to this. So let's jump in and show you around the interior. Of course, we have a button to close the door there. Now, this is rather awesome. We've got 6 seats, obviously a lot of luxury. So let me come and sit down and take this in. Firstly, well, in front of us, we've got the 2 seats that would face us. Each pair of seats has their own touchscreen display. You've got a giant TV screen in front of us. You even have an animation screen on the roof, which is pretty awesome. As I look around, you've got the controls here for all sorts of different things. If you open this up, we've got glasses in there. In here we've got a coffee machine. We've got a PlayStation controller, which you bring up on the TV. I can press this and change what's on the roof. Let's make it look like we're underwater. And then go to some bubbles, clouds, or the night sky, depending what you want. And obviously everything that's on there is mirrored on that display up there. So if I can just go home and show you on the big screen. Literally everything, all your music, entertainment, just the whole caboodle. PlayStation 4 there. We've got Apple TV, Freeview tuner. There is literally everything. Then down here, what do we have? If I take it to the home menu, you've got the shutters. You can close your windows. We've got a table. Oh yeah, let's open the table, which comes out of the side, even with the Brabus logo on the side there. USB plugs, power sockets. Nice. Seat controls, everything you would sort of expect from that. Let me close the table. There we go. This is just like luxury beyond belief. This is quite incredible. Giant storage box. I mean, these 4 seats are all the same. The 2 in the rear are more basic seats, but there's also luggage space behind that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I love this. Let's open all the shutters. I'll open the ones at the rear as well. This is just amazing. Oh yeah, there's the PlayStation. Okay. With Some more USB sockets for different things for the TV. And a pretty awesome sound system in here too. It's just rather remarkable, let's say. And obviously I'm standing and there's enough room to stand up in here, no problem. Underneath the night sky right above me. I think I could play around in here almost forever. This seat just has the small screen, by the way, less of the things that would get in the way of the door opening. But let's open it back up. Step out. That's fairly awesome, shall we say. So yes, you'd have no idea how luxurious it was in the back there. You could be very, very discreet and just get driven around in luxury. That's really, really cool. Brabus Business Lounge. It's been a whistle-stop tour here at Brabus, but I'm back at the FF now to continue on my adventures, but I didn't give much notice that I was going to be in the area, so a big thanks goes to them, of course, for fitting me in, taking me around the workshop, having a look at what's going on, especially all the 4x4 squads, and then, of course, the 3 cars that I took a look at today, the C650, the GLE 850 Coupe, and the Business Lounge Sprinter. So big thanks to everyone. It's been awesome. I love coming here, and I think you guys rather enjoy the videos and seeing these cars. They always look so good, and they sound amazing too. There are some more in-depth videos, of course, with the Maybach 900, I should say, Rocket, the big one, the AMG GTS 600, all sorts of other cars on my channel, and another car just started up that sounds rather nice. So you can see all those videos on the Shmee 150 channel, but for now, I am going to continue on my Where's Shmee Euro Tour. There are many more places to visit here. Nice GLE 63S, not sure if it's had the engine package or not, but it sounds insane. That car's just going in clearly to have its new bumpers and cosmetic parts fitted. But yes, I'm going to continue on my tour. A lot more to see on the 2016 Where's Shmee Euro Tour. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this visit to Brabus. I absolutely love coming here, and I'm sure I'll be back in not too long. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I will catch up with you soon. Cheers. Okay, so here we go. P1 time. Got the lift system up already, that's going to make it easy to get. If Porsche offered me a GT3 RS, I would not take a second to think about buying one. Let's jump in.